Hello everybody, my name is Merc, and we're back playing Hollow Knight. Not quite sure why I spawned up here. I guess this is where I ended the video? That sounds right, maybe. This is the next day. I'm recording the next day. I only played an hour yesterday at launch. It was a long day. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, what we're doing here, but I think up and right is a way to go. Or the way to go, perhaps. A little wary of this giant bell. It really got that swing in. Quite the tune there. It's a bench. It is a bench. Can we check the map? What's our map look like? Yep. I wish I could zoom in a little more. I want to say we're in like the top right-ish. We'll find out, I guess. This area, the Marrow, this seems more like architecture we've seen in the original Hollow Knight. It seems we got a shortcut, perhaps? Where is this? Have we been here? I cannot tell. Because it's a new session. I think we've been here, yeah. So, this is where the compass would help a lot. I think we're in this, like the second highest room of the Marrow that we saw there. I think I've sussed this out a little bit. We're about to go into the big shaft room. Large vertical shaft. Again, it's weird how, I mean, Metroidvania sometimes involve running into corners because even though it may look like it's just a wall, you may in fact find that it is a secret path. So I remember these enemies being pretty deadly. Okay, well that's one way to deal with it, I guess. It did drop all of its rosary. We got a pilgrim shawl. Oh, we need to collect those for a quest. Okay. Hello, are you sane? No. The answer is no. So, I was thinking about this game a little bit, obviously. Had a whole work day to think about it. And what's interesting is, in the first game, I kind of mentioned that there was like a disease that took over, right? The disease itself, I believe, is called Radiance. Like, you didn't realize it's disease until like very late in the game. So I guess calling it a disease and identifying it is kind of some spoilers, but you know, I've already explained that some of my lore theories, so I'm gonna go into it even more. There's a lot of rosaries over there. Wasn't sure how to use that. I forgot. But then I remembered. That's why I pressed left bumper first. Oh, okay. Very scary. We might have died there had I not done that. Unfortunately, now we cannot heal. But yes, so there was this radiance, okay? And it manifested itself as a disease for these bugs. And it took over their mind, and it basically, I don't know if it gave them like a hive mind, but they basically all turned feral, right? And also, it looked like, it sort of manifested itself as a orange ooze, which would be like the blood of the enemies, or contained within the enemies. In this game, there's no such thing. These pilgrims, for some reason, are taking their journey, finding themselves in the dark and losing their minds as a result. Cannot heal unless we're full on our action bar. We have a crazed psycho here. We can't do anything with this red plant, it seems. That's not good. Okay, well, thankfully the hitboxes are pretty precise. Another shawl. I don't know how many of these we need. I'm scared to blow this up. I had a feeling it would blow up, but I wasn't sure. That's fun. I've managed to avoid all content of this game so far, so like I've still not seen anyone else play. As much as I'm intrigued by other people's reactions, kind of want to keep mine as pure as I can get. Don't even want to hear any quote-unquote lore theories, though I don't know how much people will be talking about that at all anyway. And also, something broke here, so it made me assume there's a secret. There's definitely something up there. So in like the next room. There's very little information I have from last session to this session, and it basically is just like some of the chatter amongst my friends. Once again, everyone's pretty mindful of spoilers, so we use that spoiler tag frequently. So I haven't seen any information other than the fact that my buddy said that he didn't really find any other ways to spend some of his, the shell currency, the gray currency. And to me, the red currency seems way more valuable anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm sure there'll be ways to spend both in future. Like I said, we haven't played much. I'm scared of this guy. Can we talk? We cannot talk. I'm running away because I'm hurt. I guess we can fight him now, but I want to, like, find something. You know, like, maybe a bench. That sounds wise. We are wearing, the charm. I don't know what it's called in this game. To increase our... this brooch. Any loose beads we pulled toward... Oh, I didn't quite realize that. Okay, I thought it would increase the amount we would gain. But I suppose that's probably the shell currency trinket instead. Are they called tools? I don't know. I can't quite recall the vernacular. I'm sure I'll learn in time, but like I said, very early. Still haven't seen much of this game at all, like any, as much as I've seen people doing content. Of course, plenty of uploads on the YouTubes. This series might come out a little later. I like having a little bit of a backlog going into Let's Plays, because life gets hectic, as evidenced by some of the other Let's Plays. Let's talk to this guy.
Hoi, hoi, you there! Get us out of here! Since when's a light little...
Since when's a little light thievery worth a lifelong sentence? That's... Some of the phrasing is very unique in this. Since when's a little light thievery worth a lifelong sentence? And also they speak with, some of these characters anyway, kind of like a refined dialect. This person doesn't even want to talk. We got some keys here. I'm intrigued. Actually, maybe that's what the key is that we saw in the shop. I'm also not sure we want to unlock that guy's cage, considering he says he's a thief, but apparently he's an honest thief. Is this just like a cage, a symbol of a cage? Got some sketchy platforming. I didn't mean to do that. It's probably fine. That sucks. I don't want to take chances. It only seems to use like 3 of the power bar. Decent amount of rosary beads once more. The more we go down left, the higher the chance we'll find like a shortcut is, right? I guess we could go back up and fight that boss. I'm not against that. I think this is a shortcut. I think we've seen the other side of this already. Huh. Oh. I don't want to mess with it. So where are we in relation to everything else now? Back in Lava Town. Did I get hurt? Oh no, I filled up my bar. I'm just gonna use it. Although, doesn't really seem like there's a easy way back. I guess we can go this way. I don't want to be backtracking too much, but I guess that's what I'm doing here. Probably should go fight that boss then, eh? Because we've been up. What was this sign indicating? We've been here, but I guess maybe this is the flea symbol for the fleas. That makes sense. We haven't seen any fleas, so we don't have a reason to go back there. I think we just go back into this room, and it's nice to confirm that we have got yet another shortcut. I mean, we're just discovering the map. I wonder... I was gonna say... They want to mess? Want to mess with us, or no? Mess with the miss? So we came up from up there. Deeper into the lava. That corpse got burned. We've never seen this enemy before. I'd rather go down here. Ooh. Seems like a good strat. He dropped a lot of orbs. There's some sort of flying bomberman. It's not cool. Not a fan of this. Oh, we can hit them back. Oh, that's rude. Huh. So I hit it in the head. I don't think it did damage because I hit the helmet. But then when I hit it in the body, it took damage. That was an interesting sequence. Kind of an annoying fight, I'll be real. Hopefully we don't see too many more of those guys. Kind of rude. Maybe a little overkill. Look, he was poking me, so I decided to poke him. That's how it goes. The deep docks. We're out here looking to dock. Okay. Guess if you break stuff. Oh. Oh. Saying bench up here, I think. Is there a bench up here? 30. How many do we have? We have like 120 left, right? Sorry, okay, there we go. I forgot. Yeah, let's do it. So, I also recognize we could go back for that boss, but now we're quite a ways away. And we're probably not too far, but the problem is finding it. For sure. Seems like we got a bit of a dead end here. Let's see if we can find anything. Interesting. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that's another piece of the mask. It seems that... I mean, I was going to look at the map, but the map's not going to tell us anything. We're in a whole new zone. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Also, I'm a little lost. Okay. There was no way up, right? I just had to keep walking right. So maybe that's what we're gonna keep doing. I think I want to kind of minimize backtracking until we at least make some sort of decent progression here. Right, we're in the deep docks. And then we went up here, and that's when we saw the thing. The mask piece. I guess if you hit it twice, it'll destroy. It'll get destroyed. It'll destroy. Ah, beautiful. My best friend. You're not my best friend. You're in fact the opposite. You're my worst enemy right now. Is she up there? I couldn't tell. I guess I could have looked up. I mean, it's easier to go... the opposite. It's easier to go down than up, so going up first is not too bad. What is the point of that? Getting a little lost with it. You know how it goes. She's right there. This is fast travel, right? Insert rosaries. Okay. It's good to know. Makes sense that that is the currency. I mean, it kind of makes that gray currency seem very worthless right now, but we'll see. Child wielding needle. What do you make of this huge groaning structure? The scale of it all impresses me. If this is merely an outpost of the citadel above, then their capital must be grand beyond measure. Yokala, perhaps so. They must have prized indeed the work done here, to build something so vast in such a dangerous place. Okay, well, we definitely need this. Gotta keep up with the currency. Bellway pins, vendor pins. Vendor pins seem good. With these, I often mark the locations of worthy foes. Man, you need so many rosary beads. I'm curious as to how this works. Is it you just manually adding new areas? You can add areas you discover to the maps that you own. Like, I'm intrigued by this one, so I think we have to pick it up. Everything else is like kind of standard fare. Compass would be beautiful, would be great, you know? And we could afford it right now if we really want to, but I think we can get around without it. As much as, I just want to see how this works. Okay, so I think now I'm filling in the areas I've been to with this quill. I think that's what this means. It looks a little more filled in than it used to. Maybe I'm tripping. It does seem like if I can get to the top right corner of that big lava area, just before the deep docks, that's how you get to the mask piece. But yeah, there's a lot we're missing. And the boss is up here somewhere. Where is that boss? It is back here. Oh my, and then you can see how much it's zoomed out. And then we have to pay to fast travel back, but like I said, I think we should just kind of go forward. That said, also, we are not too far into the deep docks. Should we go back and try to fight that other boss? I feel like if we encounter a boss earlier, it's probably gonna be easier than the bosses later, right? That just makes some sense to me. And we've already sat at that bench. I think we're just gonna go back and see what kind of damage we can do to this other boss. I know I said I don't want to backtrack, but this is like the one specific reason. I did think about how we saw that big enemy at the start of the game, like the very start. But yeah, I don't want to go back there without a specific reason at this point. Even if I go back to the town, I don't want to go back in the corner until we at least have some sort of maneuvering capabilities. I'm just gonna heal because I was silly. Can't quite recall what was all the way up here or how this worked. Can we not do this? I guess we had to keep going up to go fight that boss. A little more of a trek than I thought, but I think we're almost there. We had no bench. There must be a bench we're missing, I feel like. This is where the cage is. Wait, there was a bench in here, was there not? That sounds right. And this is where the big dude was. A lot of corpses here. This guy is reminiscent of an enemy from the first game, or some enemies. I don't know how to deal with that. I don't have a dash. Like the big jump attack that he does. I'm a little concerned about this, I'll be real. Concerned enough that I think I want to leave. Well, the fact that like the room doesn't close kind of encourages the idea that like you shouldn't necessarily fight it if you don't want to. Whereas a lot of the other boss rooms are like the enemy gauntlets are like closed areas, I think, until you do them. I don't know if that's correct or not. There isn't a path. There is a path up here. Oh yeah, we didn't even go up here at all. Again, I do kind of feel like going over here feels a little more advisable. It's a fun animation. Like, theoretically, the more right we go, the farther from grace we are. That said, we're pretty far away from any sort of map spot. I feel like we can go down here. We saw that explosive thing. We saw the other side of that. Where is this? Is this like a bell room? Is that what this indicates here? The heck? You got some sort of path there. Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay. Definitely gonna be some tricky platforming in this game. Again, not sure how worth these silvers are gonna be, but surely it's not a bad thing. It just seems like the orb currency is way more value. That's fun. Alright, well. Where does this go? Oh, this goes, I know exactly where this is. Except, I don't think have we been in this room? Yeah, because this is where the boss is. That's cool. I kind of want to fight the boss again, but also it's going to be tough. If he gets a third attack, it's actually going to be real tough. I don't know how to deal with the jump attack, but I guess I should though run at him. I did the opposite. Again. He just jump and slam. And that's it. And I don't feel confident enough to run at him after that swing. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what I should be doing. Because these fights are long. You know what I mean? So yeah, you could be like, you just don't want to die, and that's kind of true, yeah. To delay my death would be pretty sick. But also, like, I don't see a reason to fight that guy because we don't have any advantage on it. Like, we're gonna use our magic spell twice, and then what? Have no heals left, get hit twice, and then be scared. That's exactly how every fight has gone. You know, so... This game's very dark. Got some red thorns. That's new. It's not gonna be the Path of Pain. Like, the Path of Pain was like all silver and white or whatever. The version in this game is gonna be all red. Get some nice currency there. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Oh no. Shoot. This is gonna be real tough. Okay, okay. Going up is actually a challenge. Oh my gosh, this is a... Okay, don't die, don't die. Okay, well, I guess that's that for that. Yeah, we are filling in that room in the top right corner, I see. So is there an area to the left we could have went to? What about this area in the middle? I kind of do want to fill this out now. Even though I said I don't want to be doing much backtracking. You know what I mean? Let's go left, check this little upper alcove, and then we'll go down to the Marrow. And if we don't see anything, then we'll go back to the deep docks. I think that's the play. Maybe. That said, I also do want to, like, throw my life at that boss a little bit more, but... The fact that I can run away encourages my cowardice, you know? So... I'm scared. Kind of need the energy, so I want to kill it. We have to keep going left, right? Left, right. Right, left? There was like a secret up there, or like currency. Is that it though? Are we gonna be in this, whatever this room is? No, I think this is the long tunnel room. Yeah. I was gonna say, I hear a pilgrim. Jack his rosaries. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, in the darkness, it seems like everyone's an enemy. Fending for our lives out here. Okay, so did we not go up here? Maybe? That sounds right. Sorry this has not been the most efficient of pathing. But you know, I'm trying to just suss things out. I feel like I'm doing okay, but definitely could be a smoother experience. Not falling in the hole would be a cool... That hole at the start of the game. This area looking a little scarier than some others, both in design, mechanically, and aesthetically. Look at that. Whatever that is pretty cool. Kind of looks like What's that series called? I can't recall it now. The one with Pinhead. I feel like a fraud. I feel like a fraud. I died to that. I'm definitely a fraud. Oh, come on. It's on like the tip of my tongue. I feel like an idiot. Oh, whatever. I feel like an idiot in multiple ways. But what else is new? So we need to get our silk back. Where the hell are we? In relation to everything else. We're in the jail. Ugh. Well, that was a terrible first death. It's like, I should have just died to this guy. Oh, we have to go so far. That is actually a real bad first death. They're making a game of it, and I can't think of it, the damn name. And I feel so stumped, and it's gonna haunt me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't die again. We can't lose all of our crap. I hit this once just so I can heal. Wow. Okay, don't die, like I said. Oh, do we need more shawls? I thought we were done with that. For some reason. How many do we need? Oh, we need like 12. Okay, we got 5. I guess we can farm that out, but that doesn't sound the most fun. Definitely need to just get our souls back. That same spike pit has got me multiple times. I hope we get more energy bar. We probably will. I don't know. It's like, obviously we regenerate a little bit, but I can't tell if it's just the one. Gotta say, it's definitely more skill-based to do her thing than standard Hollow Knight down attacks. Her dive kick is not the easiest to execute, nor continue to execute. I guess they found people jumping on bosses' heads a little too easy. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, here's where we died. Dying to one of these. I almost did it again. That's what feels bad. I guess I just didn't give it the respect it deserved. I guess. This area is huge. I hope we find a bench soon, because there's a lot going on. I need to chill for a sec. Oh my. These enemies also do some damage. What the heck is up there? Why would there be a platform? Oh, maybe I won't play too long today. I wasn't sure how long I was gonna play, but I'm already friggin' tired. Sorry if I made you also tired. Hellraiser! That's the name, is not? I hate these guys. Okay. I don't know if that's where we want to be. Like the fact that we're up here means I don't want to go down. But there's nothing else up here. Sorry, seemingly my allergies are also kicking in. Excuses, excuses. That's why I died. I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, maybe I won't be playing this as long as I thought I would, because my body is betraying me. What else is new? Are you a flea? Or are they like dogs? I mean, it'll wooed. Have we been over here? I cannot recall. In the air, the water everywhere. Inside their shells, twisted inside guts. Tightest around heart, pulsing rhythm. Sick, alive, dead. Something worse. Deeper. Must look deeper. Whatever I hear does not sound good. You know what I mean? You hear that, right? Doesn't seem like that showed up on the map. Well, that's a problem then, because it doesn't seem like there's a way up here. Which means that this is a dead end. And all we got was a little bit of lore. I mean, I guess there was not too much over here. Like, we got the flea as well. Judging from the map. I guess we go down. Now. Apologies, I guess I'm just fighting back yawns now. And not people named Yawn. Although I can see why you'd get confused. It's obvious. Common name. Did we mess with this area? I think I saw this stuff and decided to go back. It's tough to find what path to commit to. I think we didn't really go this way. Or was this? Yeah, okay, this is where there was like a stash of rosary beads. We did go this way. This is where we came from. Apologies, still trying to get my bearings here. But there's like a path to the right over there. I guess that's what I'm looking at. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, sorry. The game is not boring. Rest assured, I'm having a good time, but I think the day's just catching up with me. Normally I would, well, today was not a normal day, I guess. A nap would have been nice. I also probably overdid on the caffeine a little bit because, like I said, I had a lot going on. So I recognize I just keep going in the same path over here. I think I have to keep going down and then we can go to the right a little bit more. We cannot. This is where a gate is. Damn it. Well, I guess let's go down. Oh, these are where the fleas are. Let's might as well check these guys. Ah, look, the poor fleas are starting to make their way to us. What a precious thing. We have much to thank for you already, and I hope we will have even more to be thankful for very soon. Please keep seeking out our lost fellows.
Some beasts here, I see them eat through. The bony ground is very smart. Bone is everywhere, much abundant. If only I had such stomach, har har.
Is warm here, you agree? Is very what you say, cozy? Sorry, he said, what is say, cozy? The flea master, though, is always want to move on. We will drag away somewhere much worse soon, I think. Much worse. That's fun. I like that guy. Not just because I like doing that voice. Again, I'm like, should I just go sit down at the damn bench? Huh. What is that symbol right there? In like the middle of the map? Middle of the marrow? I don't know. It's like one singular room with a bug in it. Didn't really want to wait for that nerd. Have we not been down here? Or did we just leave those rosaries behind? I think we probably just left those behind. So can we keep going right here? Not like that. That does 2 damage. Let's not die to lava. Sheesh. I'm real scared now. Okay, we got the shortcut. Nice little heal there. Was there... Can we not go up here? No. Okay. So now we go to the deep docks. Actually, you know what? We're right here, right? Can we go up from here? Sorry. It appears we can. This is where the bench is. Should we fight the boss? Should we try it one more time? We've already died. Like, what difference does it make? Love to see that the traps reset. I guess we can go back for that key and come over here as well. I'm a little concerned about using all of our energy for stabs, but let's try it. Just like run at him though. But the problem is he does like small jumps too. He actually reminds me of a Donkey Kong Country boss. The Kremlin dude. Yeah. Okay, I think there's a chance we could do this, but it's gonna be tough, for sure. And also, well, okay, we'll give it a couple more attempts. I do think it really behooves us to have some sort of offensive or movement option, or defensive. Like, we have one offensive option beyond shoot. And it's this. Damn it. The problem is if you read the attacks wrong, you just get hit. See? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that fight at all. I'll be honest. I've learned my lesson. We're not gonna fight it. I'm sorry if people want to see me die to that boss over and over, but I think I'm gonna take that first death and take that as a lesson that we don't have enough movement to do with anything with that. This kind of feels bad, honestly. To like... I don't have to walk away from the boss, but the fact that he has 2 swings, like 2 different types of attacks, and one of them is distinctly run at him and the other one's distinctly run away from him and you have to react, doesn't feel great. I guess you can jump, but if he jump, no, it's still, the jump doesn't work. Oh, hello, sir. The jump specifically doesn't work because... Oh, hate you. If he jumps, then he'll catch you. So if you try to jump over the double swipe, you're gonna get caught either way. You may call it cowardice. I'm gonna call it wisdom. I don't want to waste time doing that. In fact, we probably should just keep going through the deep docks initially. I know I said at the start of this video or so, like, we should just keep going to the right, maybe. And then I was like, nah, let's actually backtrack a little and fight that boss. And then immediately regretted that. better decisions could have been made, I guess. Tricky game. I shouldn't have done this. I don't really want to go up to that bench. It's kind of annoying. But here we are. I guess it's probably better if it's a bench for later as opposed to right now. But it's good. It's a good bench right now, I guess. Right, okay, so we have plenty more for her, right? That's the only upside to us dilly-dallying as we have. Your charts and tools show fine skill, Chakra. I've met few who'd match your talent. Cartography, Bacalo. It is a craft skill common amongst my tribe. Most important to keep one's mind sharp when on a journey. The charting of caverns, the memory of travel, the knowing of one's place within the kingdom, an engaging task for a warrior's mind. An unfortunate thing that my great mentor never learnt the skill, her talent at getting lost. I should almost be impressed. Yeah, we got a bunch of stashes, so I feel like we get the compass now, which would just be like quality of life. And then now, benches or whatever. Beltways are also whatever, because there's so few of them, like we kind of will remember them. Vendors might be really good, but I can't tell if we have to put the pin down or not. I can't remember. I guess let's get the, because I think we have to place these, right? You can use these to mark places. And this just keeps track. Let's try the vendor pin. Okay, so we had the flea vendor and the actual vendor, like the flea caravan. Because the flea wasn't there before. Okay, that's cool. I mean, the vendor info doesn't help that much, but that was kind of more like an intel gathering purchase more than anything else. Now, I think we came from like up here-ish, but I decided I didn't want to go all the way up because I wanted to get the map. Ooh. Y'all okay? Ow. It appears that I just ruined those two dudes' days, nights, lives. They're just chilling in their barracks. Kind of what it seems like. That said, it's kind of established by Chakra there that most pilgrims seem to be losing their minds when they enter the darkness of the pilgrimage. But maybe we are the ones losing our minds, including Chakra, and we are just going on murdering sprees for no real reason. Apparently we parry each other. You know what I mean? Like we're the real bad guys? You ever consider that? His corpse just burned away. It got incinerated. That's pretty sweet. Don't feel bad, they're just bugs. Where are we? I don't even know, man. What noise was that? Oh, whatever you are. I mean, like, this thing's trying to kill me. What about this one? Oh, there's two of them. What about you? Hey. Can we be friends? No, the answer is no.
friend.
Like, it doesn't seem like they're aggressive. It seems like they're like deer. We're gonna do a kill no animals run. You know what it seems like? Okay, so I kind of alluded to this theory earlier, right? Of the Radiance being a disease in Hollow Knight 1, which is not really a theory so much as how it went down. What does this mean? What does this mean? No! I got killed by the deer! How does... I'm so confused. It, like, mind flooded me. It's just a bad dream, Hornet. Don't worry about it. So we're dealing with enemies here that are turning mad because of this supposed darkness, and there's no, like, real quote-unquote manifestation as to why they would be like this. They're just angry at us, right? And it could be because we're this rogue warrior in their citadel, right? So maybe these guys, it's justified for them to be mad at us. But it seems like some of these enemies are just like almost darkness incarnate. Maybe I'm thinking a little too hard about it, but hear me out. Some of these enemies, not the ones we're killing right now, are like little bugs that are inhabiting skulls. And like these skulls, or like, I guess I should say shells, used to be like, obviously bugs in another life, right? A bug's life. A bug's death. So we don't know how much the darkness have taken over these guys, but like the fact that their head is entirely covered with by the bell would almost indicate that the darkness has consumed them, right? But this guy is just a little spider. He's like a little darkness manifestation, I'm gonna say it again, come to life with little white eyeballs, right? He looks like the vessel. He looks like Hollow Knight. So are we fighting the darkness in this game? And then maybe like the true ending involves us kind of like losing the fight, and then the darkness kind of manifests to fight against the Radiance in future? Like, I don't understand how this is gonna work. And also, I don't understand what we're gonna do with this. I know I said we're not gonna kill the animals, but now I'm a deer murderer. I don't want to fight you. I thought it would be less. I almost... Did I, like, step on the lava and then jump off immediately? Like, what happened there? I don't know what to do about this. And it just chills. It just chills at that spot. Oh, you can just step on the lava. You just have to keep jumping on it. That's what it's showing you. They're not immune to lava. You just don't step on it for too long. That's brilliant. Very cool. Ooh, love that. I love that they just show bench. I mean, it's pretty handy. You have to pay for them. I think it's pretty much always going to be the case that I'm going to buy these benches. Like, unless I see a big reason to be saving my rosaries, I'm just going to spend them as I see fit. Which, you know, maybe isn't saying too much, but kind of what I'm getting at is if I see a good opportunity, I'm going to use it. So we saw like a red enemy in the lava zone, and then it backed away as we approached. Or like it watched us approach and then decided to back away. Looks like we're fighting some like ants or termites. Also, the environs has changed. Do termites, can they, some of them fly? Some ants can fly, right? Usually it's like the females though. Actually, generally, isn't it like in the insect kingdom? The females are usually the higher order. I wonder if there's gonna be like any acknowledgement of that, I guess. I mean, I wonder if there was in the first game. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played the first game. These guys seem like trouble. Despite us also being red, it does seem like enemies are red as well. These enemies are kind of tricky. They're not too bad, you just kind of have to deal with the pattern. I'm just gonna heal again. We didn't have to learn how to this guy fights. A little scared. Shoot. Dang, man! That's tough. That's tough. Press the death counter. Man. So do we only ever get... It seems that we only ever get one free bar piece. I almost died to that. I mean, I didn't, but I almost did. Not really, but kind of. Listen, enough that I'm gonna sit down again, because I don't like that. Oh, man. This is a tricky game. It's interesting that this is, like, popping off as hard as it did. Not really because any one particular reason, because obviously there's, like, such a buzz built around this game. Yeah, a buzz. There's bugs in this game, and they're buzzing. But, like, I guess what I'm getting at is, this game's not easy. And I don't know, it just seems like not something everybody would be wanting to play, but I guess I don't know. Maybe a lot of different markets like this or like have the game has popped off it. I'm pretty sure Japan loves it, but I wonder if, like, you know, if it's just a worldwide success or not. I mean, I'm sure it is at this point. Like, does China love it? China's huge, or Steam is huge in China, right? Like that Wukong game popped off as well. I do think we have to start like this, even though he dodged, or one of them dodged. Oh no, they didn't. But I guess, like, what I'm getting at is it only the hardcore gamers picking this game up? Like, I wouldn't even really consider myself a hardcore gamer these days, but I'm pretty good at games. I don't know if you noticed, it's kind of a big reason why I have the channel, you might say. So that fight was, like, way better. I just need to use my abilities better instead of spending energy healing. But, like, I don't see hardcore gamers buying this game. Or, like, sorry, that's not what I'm saying. That's a very stupid sentence. This game currently has, like, 500,000 players. Are they 500,000 hardcore players? Is that what that's kind of what I'm getting at. I feel like Metroidvanias as a genre don't even pop off that hard usually. It's a really interesting situation. Because my understanding is most, like, actual Metroid games only sell like 3 million copies. And having 500,000 concurrents on Steam alone on, like, the launch day is insane. Because we're not counting Game Pass numbers, PlayStation numbers, or, like, people on Xbox who actually bought it, which would be silly. Nintendo Switch numbers, the eShop crashed when people were trying to buy this game. And then there's the other platforms that are not Steam. Whew. Sorry, I'm a little lost again. Where's my compass? Where am I? Did I not get the compass? Is it because I died? Oh yeah, I forgot you could just hold left bumper to look at the map. I don't know where I am though. I think I'm in the top right corner, but I thought I got the compass. I'm so confused. I need to do something significantly. I guess we just did a challenge room. Where are we now? Oh, we're at the bench. I mean, I guess I could end the video here. Again, I kind of want to play more, but I definitely feel the weariness, the fatigue in my body, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't even know where we are on this map. I'll be real. Actually, no, wait. I think I do. I think we wrapped all the way around. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, no, I don't know where we are. A little upset that my compass seemingly didn't work. Yeah, I think I need to take a break just for mental and whatever. I hope y'all have fun watching this and playing it. If you're playing it on your own, it's a good time. It's a great game. And if you enjoyed it, click that like button and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.